Did ASAP Rocky get snitched on by another ASAP mob member? Rocky recently got arrested at the LAX airport after returning from a Barbados trip with his pregnant girlfriend Rihanna, and it was allegedly ASAP Relli who ratted him out. On Monday, April 20th, news broke that ASAP Rocky was arrested at LAX after he and Rihanna landed on a private plane from Barbados. According to the NBC News report, Rocky was detained by the LAPD and charged with assault with a deadly weapon. His bail was set at $550,000, and a search warrant was executed at Rocky's LA residence. So what did Rocky do? Well, LAPD records show that ASAP was arrested in connection to a shooting that took place on November 6, 2021 near Vista Del Mar and Selma Avenue in LA. But until now, this shooting had not been reported in the media. After ASAP's shocking arrest on Monday, LAPD issued a statement on Twitter that read, 33-year-old Rakeem Mayers, a Los Angeles resident, also known as a music artist ASAP Rocky, has been arrested in connection to a shooting that occurred in the Hollywood area in November of 2021. The LAPD also shared details about the shooting incident and revealed that on November 6, 2021, an argument between two acquaintances escalated and resulted in the suspect firing a handgun at the victim. The victim sustained a minor injury from the incident and later sought his medical treatment. The statement continued. Following the shooting, the suspect and two additional males fled the area on foot. The LAPD said that they conducted a diligent investigation and identified the suspect as Rakeem Mayers, aka ASAP Rocky. Early this morning, LAPD officers arrested Mayers for assault with a deadly weapon, firearm, at the Los Angeles International Airport. The statement read, "The case will be presented to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office for filing consideration." The police also asked anyone who has any further information about the shooting incident to contact the Robbery Homicide Division or submit a tip through an anonymous online system. On Wednesday evening, Rocky was photographed leaving a Los Angeles jail after posting a bond of over $500,000. But this is not the end of Rocky's legal headache, and in a few weeks, he'll have to face the felony charge if filed by the DA's office. And according to LA-based criminal attorney Larry Uritzen, who spoke to Hollywood Life, if Rocky's found guilty, he could face up to 14 years in jail for this felony charge. So yeah, this is a pretty serious situation for Rocky. But how come he got arrested now? And why is this the first time we're hearing about this shooting incident? Well, according to ASAP Bari, a co-founding member of the ASAP mob, Rocky got snitched on by a fellow ASAP mob member, ASAP Relli. Bari shared a picture of Relli on his Instagram story and wrote, "This rat ass told on Rocky, f***ing rat." And though neither Bari nor Relli gave any further comments, ASAP fans had a lot to say about this mess. One man said, "Prime example of why you shouldn't let anybody in your circle, because who the f*** is ASAP Relli?" However, some fans are looking at this differently, and they're saying Bari is the snitch because he pretty much admitted that Rocky did it. ASAP Bari snitching by saying this, one Twitter user said. By saying Relli snitched is implying that something happened, otherwise, what is there to snitch about? And another user wrote, "So what you're telling me is ASAP Bari snitched on ASAP Rocky by giving credibility to claims by ASAP Relli. But the plot is now thickening because rumors are starting to swirl that Relli is the man ASAP shot at back in November 2021. Someone on Reddit shared a screenshot of DMs Relli exchanged with an unnamed person in which Relli seemingly admits he was shot at by his own man's bro. Some Reddit users then started clowning ASAP and basically calling him an idiot for potentially ruining his life over some petty ish. Rocky is a whole dumbass if he personally did this though, one user said. And another one added, "For real? That's so dumb. Rhea already preggo by then too. Baby on the way, so why the fuck?" By the way, this is not the first time Rocky got himself in trouble with the law. Back in July 2019, he was arrested for assault in Stockholm, Sweden after he and his posse got into an altercation in the street with a man named Mustafa Jafari. According to the police report, Jafari was badly beaten, kicked, and cut with broken bottles while laying on the ground. And though Rocky's attorney claimed that Rocky acted in self-defense, prosecutors determined that it was actually Jafari who acted in self-defense after one of Rocky's bodyguards grabbed him by the neck. Following the incident, ASAP was arrested and taken into custody at the largest remand prison in Sweden, together with two members of his entourage. Rocky's arrest caused a lot of commotion on the internet, and his fans and family started a petition for his release. ASAP's family begged civil rights activist Al Sharpton to help them free Rocky, and Sharpton claimed that the conditions in ASAP's jail cell and violation of his consular visitation rights were concerning. However, fans in Europe mocked ASAP in his stance for thinking that he would get special treatment in Sweden just because he's a rapper. Even Swedish Prime Minister Stefan Löfven chimed in and said, "In Sweden, everyone is equal before the law, and this includes visitors from other countries." And then Trump decided to get involved after his supporter Kanye asked him to intervene. Trump tweeted, "Just spoke to Kanye West about his friend ASAP Rocky's incarceration. I will be calling the very talented Prime Minister of Sweden to see what he can do about helping ASAP Rocky. So many people would like to see this quickly resolved. But Trump's tweet triggered even more backlash against Rocky, and Black Twitter was saying this was Rocky's karma for saying he can't relate to Black Lives Matter. In case you missed it, when Rocky was asked back in 2015 whether or not he felt it was his duty to address social issues in his music, he responded, "Why? 'Cause I'm black? So every time something happens because I'm black, I gotta stand up? What the f am I? Al Sharpton now? I'm ASAP Rocky. I didn't sign up to be no political activist. I want to talk about my motherfucking lean, my best friend dying, the girls that come in and out of my life, the jiggy fashion that I wear, my new inspiration in drugs. I don't want to talk about no fucking Ferguson and shit because I don't live over there. I live in fucking Soho in Beverly Hills. I can't relate. I'm in the studio. I'm in these fashion studios. I'm in these bitches' drawers. I'm not doing anything outside of that. That's my life." Anyway, on August 14th, 2019, ASAP was found guilty in Sweden and convicted of assault. He was given a suspended prison sentence and had to pay $1,270 in damages to the victim. And now that ASAP is potentially looking at another prison sentence, fans are once again clowning Rocky and saying Rihanna made a big mistake by getting involved with him. "I said months ago that ASAP Rocky is trash," one Twitter user wrote. "What's Rihanna's plan now that she's preggers by a hood rat? Could have chosen any man to be a father of her child, but she chose trash. ASAP Rocky has always been whack as to me," another person said. Also, what the f was Rihanna thinking having a kid with that clown out of everyone else she's dated? Fans are also saying Rocky needs to leave ASAP Mob because at this point it's getting embarrassing. One Reddit user said these men are almost 40 and he's about to have a baby. If he's mature enough, the choice should be clear: his young family over these reckless bums who bring the worst in him. You can't have it both ways. Another person commented, "These dudes need to understand there's no such thing as a tough man. Let that tough guy act go. It's worthless." But how do y'all feel about Rocky's arrest? You think he needs to distance himself from the mob? Leave your comments down below. And if you like this video, make sure you check out this next story.